Hello everybody, and welcome to my short Pilates class to get you going for the day ahead. We're going to start as usual with a gentle warm-up. So I'd like you to bring yourself into a seated position, nice and tall through the spine. Bring your shoulders down, chin parallel to the floor, and then bring your arms to the side. As you breathe out, release and relax. And as you inhale, you're going to raise the arms up and stretch the arms above, interlacing the fingers, and give yourself a nice stretch. Lengthening the spine. And then your next out breath, release the arms down, and repeating that again. Inhale, lengthening up, and stretching towards the ceiling. Bringing your left hand down and stretching up through the right. And then slowly bending over to the side. Coming back to centre and raising up the other hand and bending across to the side. So you can feel nice stretch all the way down around the ribs, the sides of your body, and release. Lovely. Let's do some head rotations. So shoulders down, exhale, chin towards your chest, inhale to centre, and exhale looking upwards. Inhale to centre, exhale look to the left. Inhale and exhale to the right. Inhale to centre, and again exhale, look down. Inhale, exhale, gazing upwards. Inhale to centre, exhale, rotate to look to the left. Inhale, centre, and exhale to the right. And coming back to centre, lovely, lengthen through the spine. Take your left hand on your right arm and rotate to look over your shoulder, over to the right. Come back to centre, opposite side, lengthen through your back and rotate. One more time to either side. And release back to centre. Lovely. So pick yourself round onto your mat. So let's do a little roll down just to warm us up, and lengthen through the back. Your shoulders are relaxing down. Using those tummy muscles, going to roll down, holding onto the legs, because we're still treating this as a warm-up. And then keeping those shoulders relaxed, making sure you don't feel it in the back, but you feel this holding your stomach. You're going to exhale and roll up. Inhale, nice straight back. Exhale, roll down. Hold here. And breathe out as you come back up. You can stay with that if you want to, then taking your hands to the side, which is working a little bit harder. And back up. Keep the control the whole time. Rolling down, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, rolling back up. Continue with this movement. In no time do I want you to feel this on the back. I just want you to feel this on the stomach. Keeping the movement flowing. And if you can, you're going to raise your left leg and extend it out and lower it down. And then you're going to extend out your right leg, stretching it out as much as you can. Hold in here the whole time. Extend out the left leg and stretch away, release, and the right leg, extend away. Really exaggerate that stretch, so you're really lengthening those muscles through the legs. Keep holding with your breath, holding as in breathing slowly, so inhale and exhale. Otherwise, just breathe to what you need to. Keep in control. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, well done. And roll all the way down onto your mat. Bend the knees, let's have a little stretch in between. Taking your arms to the side, shoulders down. And inhale, take both knees over to the left. Breathe out as you go to centre, and inhale, take them over to the right. And one more time. Rotate them over to the left. Try to keep both shoulders down, gazing upward. Centre, and inhale them over to the right. And come back to centre, lovely. Find that neutral spine, straighten the back. Relax the shoulders down and engage your transverse, your tummy here. Just hold it in, maybe towards your spine around that 25-30% hold. Bring your hands onto your legs and come up into tabletop. And then you're going to roll your upper body up. So you want the shoulders to be off the mat. Now if this is too strong for you, then you can continue here, okay? But if you're able to, you'd like to ideally be in this position. And then you're going to bring your hands here onto just behind the neck and keep those elbows back. Lovely. And then we're going to do gentle rotation. So you're going to lift the right elbow to the left and inhale back. Exhale, rotate, and inhale back. Breathe out, lift. It's not a massive move. Keeping that tummy engaged the whole time. Lifting your upper back and each side up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Release down. Bring the knees in towards you and give yourself a little hug. Shoulders remain down. Gentle stretch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, raise your head up and squeeze it towards your knees, just as far as comfortable for you. And inhale, bring the head back down, shoulders down. Breathe out, raising the head up. Good, like stretching your back. Inhale, lower down. And exhale, raising up. And bring your feet onto the floor, well done. Same position as we did before, so find that neutral, engage your tummy. Again, we're very much working on our stomach muscles at the minute. Come up into your tabletop position, walk the hands up again, once again if you can into this position, otherwise staying down. So you're looking towards your legs. Lovely. Same thing, but you're going to lower and lift straight now. So you're going to breathe out, lift, inhale, lower down. Breathe out, lift, and inhale, lower down. If that's really hard, you can use your arms to help you. But coming back here is definitely harder. straighten down the abdominals. Breathe out as you lift. 4 more. And release, lovely, well done. Just gently rock from side to side. And roll onto your left side. I love a side kick. So lengthen your body in line with your mat, just to give you a good idea of your neutral spine. Your hand underneath can be, once again, as I usually say, up here, or you can have it completely down. It's really up to you, what feels good for you and your body. Bring both feet slightly in front of you and bend the knees. Still working on your core, so engage your tummy and raise up that top leg. And we're going to open and close. So open and close. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. So visualise that you're open and closing the shell. Keep that tummy engaged. Not going too fast. So think a little bit about inner and outer thigh muscles here. Opening the hips. 3 more. Lovely, well done. And then straighten that top leg, and you can still leave the underneath leg a little bit bent. So we're going to do a bicycle, so it means you're going to bend the leg forward and straighten it behind you and point. Keep it in line with your hip the whole time, and very importantly, keep your hips nice and still, so you don't want to move your hips. Stretch it away, so bend the knee in and stretch it and point it away from you. Draw the knee in and stretch it away. Keep your body in line the whole time. And keep engaging your tummy. 3 more. Slow and controlled, remember. Lovely, stretch the leg away, and we're going to go the opposite way. So straighten behind and now pull forward. So straighten and stretch behind and pull it forward. Slow, controlled. Breathe in, stretch and breathe out. Breathe in, stretch the leg away. Keep holding your tummy muscles for me. Doing really well. 3 more here. Hopefully you're beginning to feel that a little bit around the hips. Perfect. And release down. And then straighten that underneath leg, coming up a little bit if you're not already. Bring that top leg into the front here and stretch away the underneath leg. Point it away, nice and stretch. You're going to lift and lower the underneath leg. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. Inhale and exhale. Exaggerate the stretch of the leg underneath, really activating all those muscles. so you get lovely long lean muscles. Keep activating this tummy, holding that in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, release, excellent. Walking the hands up and bring yourself to the other side. One side is always easier than the other. So if you found that side easy, you might find this one a bit more tricky. Line yourself up with the mat. Remember again that you can have your hands up here if you prefer. Just make sure you're stacked and you're lined up, and then bring both feet forward. Engage your tummy for me. And then bend the knees. Lovely. And raise that top leg. So open in, inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Movements nice and slow. Not rushing this, otherwise you won't feel your muscles working. That's what I love about Pilates, it really does work your glutes and your tummy muscles and your waist, and particularly for me, that's really becoming important as I'm getting older, something that I just really need help with, and that's what I love about it. Keep the control of the move, engage your tummy muscles. 2 more. Lovely. And then straighten the legs out, or you can have it underneath one still bent, that's up to you. I'm going to do the bicycle, so you're going to bring the knee in and stretch it away from you. Inhale and exhale. Bend in. Stretch just behind, and slow and controlled. Try to keep the knee and the ankle in line with your hip. And if this side feels a bit alien to you, then it's your weaker side. But however, if you're thinking this feels much better this side, then this is your stronger side. Keep holding those tummy muscles in. And 2 more for me. Stretch your leg away. Perfect. And then you're going to go the opposite way. So now you're going to draw in and stretch out. Draw in and stretch out. In and push away. Hopefully you're starting to feel this now. Keep the leg in line with your hip. Keep it slow. Push back. Then you're working into your glutes. Hold the tummy so that you're working your stomach as well. And lengthen that leg as you push back. Three, 2, 1 more for me. Lovely. And then take that leg in front of you and stretch away the leg underneath. Make sure you're lined up. Raise the leg underneath, nice and straight. Lengthen it as much as you physically can and lift and lower. Lift, squeeze and lower. Breathe in as you raise the leg up and breathe out as you release down. Turning those legs. 3 more. Lovely. And well done everybody. So carefully coming up and bring yourself round into our cat position. Lining yourself up into your cat. Engage that tummy and have a nice straight back. And extend the left leg out nice and straight and walk the right hand out. Raise up the left leg and raise up the right arm. Stretch. Make sure you keep that left hip down. Really lengthen through the right arm and keep pushing through that left leg, through the left heel, engaging your tummy. Keep gazing just in front on the mat so that your neck's in line. And then bring your right hand down and the left knee, realign, reset. Engage your tummy. Extend out the right leg this time. Raise it up, push through that right heel. Keep that right hip down and extend out the left arm. Breathe in slowly. Holding the tummy in. Stretch and lengthen through the left arm. Push through that right heel. Lengthening the muscles through the hamstrings, lengthening the muscles through the arms, activate the core, and release down, lovely. And then walk yourself down onto your mat so that you're in a prone position, giving your back a little stretch. I always like to be safe and careful with our backs. So have your elbows underneath your shoulders, open the chest into this lovely stretch. And breathe. Keep the shoulders down, open the chest, feel the openness to the front. With the head in line. And feel where you're working your lower back. What's really nice as well is that you're stretching the tummy. You just worked it. It's nice to stretch it now. So we get the blood pumping a little bit. We're going to do some swimming. So stretch your arms out in front of you. If you find this too hard, then you could just raise up the arms and hold this to here, breathe and come down. Okay? If you want to do both, then you're going to raise your arms up, you're going to raise your legs up. We'll start with this first. Hold here. Keep lengthening the arms away from you. Keep gazing down towards the mat. Shoulders try to bring them back and down. And keep lengthening through your legs. Do breathe, don't have breath. And release down. Just take a moment. So we're going to do exactly that exercise again, but we're going to bring movement into it to get our blood pumping. So raise the arms, lift the chest, raise the legs, and now diagonal swimming. So keep engaging the tummy, keep really activating the muscles in the arms and lengthening as much as you can. Keep breathing, keep stretching, Keep lifting the chest. Keep going. Raising the legs, raising the chest, raising the arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, release. So gaze downwards. Take a moment. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders and push yourself back into a cat stretch. Walking the hands forward, nestling down and lowering your head. And then as you inhale, lift yourself up into a seated position. Lovely, well done. We're going to stretch the spine forward now. So bring your feet just wider than the mat. And as I always say, if you can't sit nice and tall and straight, then use a yoga block or a book or something just to elevate you so that you're straight. You don't want to be slouchy, you need to be nice and straight. Flex the feet and raise your arms to the side. Now when you stretch forward, you inhale, lengthen, exhale. Remember that from here, you want to hold the stomach back while your little finger just goes by your little toe. And then you come back up again to a nice straight spine. And you breathe out as you go across to the other side. It's a rotation, but you're thinking the whole time that it is Pilates, so you're keeping your navel back and your sit bones are firmly on the mat. If you have no problems with your neck, then you could turn the other arm up, palm facing upwards. If you want a little bit more movement, introducing the neck as well. But any neck problems, just stay forward to here. Nice stretch of the hamstrings. I really like this because I think it's really good to stretch your hamstrings, realign your body, whilst using those tummy muscles at the same time. Keep the control again and don't go too fast. If you really struggle with this and you're quite tight, then as I always say, you can bend the knees if you need to. So if you find it a little bit better, you've still got that control around the stomach, but you're able to have a nice movement with your knees bent. But the ideal is that they're nice and straight. Lovely, one more each side. And seated back together. Lovely, now bring your soles of your feet together. Holding the soles of your feet. Try and sit nice and straight again. If you need a block, then use a block or a book. Nice and tall through the spine, bring those shoulders down and use your elbows to gently open and stretch the inner thigh muscles, but whilst having a nice straight back. Use your breath to help you stretch a little bit deeper. It's really important that we're working on that posture. So if you find that incredibly too hard, you can have your hands back here. We want a nice straight back, that's what's really important here. Added intensity is to stretch your inner thigh muscles as well. Well done. And release. And then bring yourself, thinking of the Pilates movement, very carefully down, bending the knees, and taking your right leg across the left, and once again pushing that right knee away. If you want to, then you can raise your head up and bring the left leg a little bit deeper in, the hands behind for a deeper stretch. Stretching out the glutes. Release, and to the other side. You can stay in here and pushing the left knee with your palm, or coming back up, interlace the fingers behind the right leg and coming forward. And release, lovely, holding on to your legs, then go to tummy and rocking forward and back. Now be careful when you rock that you don't roll onto your shoulders, that your spine is rounded and you're using your tummy muscles. Keep the shoulders down, keep the control, and then rolling up and keeping nice and still. Lovely, well done. Turn it around, bring the knees down onto the mat for a nice stretch to finish. So take your hand down, doesn't matter which side you do, we're going to do both sides. So stretch to the side, stretching all alongside your body. Release the other side. And release, bringing your feet the other way. Palm goes down, lift up if you can. Release, and across the other side. And relax. Lovely, thank you everybody. See you soon. Bye.